exactly are they talking about? Are we going to become more one, or just...
Oh, it will be communicating will be so much easier, and stepping into our world and your world will merge in a way that is hard for me to explain to you from this perspective. But it is that there was this huge stone old wall, and it has been chipped and chipped away by your love and our love for you. And as it gets chipped and chipped and chipped, it has now become a curtain. And the curtain is there where you cannot clearly visually see us yet. But the curtain will fall just like the Berlin Wall falls. Just like something between one and another will fall and a union will take place. And in that union, we'll just be able to communicate easier and be friends and have parties. We have really good parties over here. And it's a big crystal ballroom. And we have drinks and dancing and beautiful dresses. And you're coming to our ball. So figure out what you're going to wear. It is that it will thin to a place in which you and I, or you and I am of what is, will become closer. And perhaps from your perspective in linear time, it seems like it's not that much different. But if you take the heavy energy of even 100 years ago, and the density and the vibration and the consciousness compared to today, it is a world of difference. For if you even had a thought such as this, you would be burned, let alone millions of people around your planet praying for peace together. Is a much bigger transition than you can see from where you are, for it has happened incrementally, slowly, and perhaps it doesn't seem so vast compared to the negativity or war or hunger or famine or pain, but it is huge, and we are so proud of you and so grateful to you, light workers, for you are doing a really good job, and we thank you. We are in enormous gratitude. And the wall or the veil is thinned not just from our side, but from yours, for you have chipped hard away, and we can see you. It is kind of like a one-way mirror, and soon you will be able to see us too.
So Raphael, when this veil drops that you speak of, is it something that will happen person by person, at a certain time?
Yes.
All at once? How?
It will not happen for everyone, for it is not given. For so many beings think, oh, it will become 2012 and everything will be great. And it will just happen instantaneously and we will all be one in love and light. It takes work, and it is part of your consciousness to make being love your number one priority. Being love, not doing love, but being and radiating love. And in that, you will experience that veil fall, and you will step into that ascended state. And some will step into it, and others will not. And that is okay, for all beings do not need to make that leap at this time. But this is an opportunity. It's kind of like you're here and the ascended state is here, and they're two cliffs, and in between are all these alligators and water, and you could never get across to the other side before because it was too difficult and you physically couldn't even jump. But the masters have taken a bridge and they've put it down, a walking bridge across, and they've walked halfway over to their side, and they've lifted out their hand to you, and they've said, come with us. But in order to pass the gate, to get over the bridge, you have to be resonating with enough love in your vibrational frequency that you can see the bridge, Because to some people, the bridge doesn't even exist. For to them, it is still this distance with this water, and there's no way across. But when your vibration is strong enough, and your love emanates enough, the bridge becomes visible, and the hand becomes clear, and you grab onto it, and you walk across. And so if you choose to stay over here and you can't see the bridge, that's okay, for you're not ready, and that's perfectly fine. But if you want to cross the bridge, this is a particular time in history in which the bridge exists, and you can see it. Is this helpful?
Yes.
And so it is sort of like that old story when the ships came to your country and the Indians, they couldn't see the ship because it wasn't in their consciousness. It wasn't there until they could recognize it, because it was something that they couldn't put a label or a name to. And the bridge that we have built for you, I cannot describe it to you in the words and in the understanding that you can relate to, but in your love, you'll be able to see it. And then you can just walk on over and come to the party.
So if you cross the bridge then, are you leaving this realm and going into another?
No, you just have access to go back and forth. You've built a roadway, a gateway, an opening. So you're not leaving this reality in your family or something like that, for that is often a mistaken idea. You've just created a gateway, a bridge, a path between worlds.
So we don't die as we know it. I mean,
Yes.
go over. Do we cease to be?
No, you can die to cross the bridge if you want. Lots do. That's an option. But this is an option that has not been granted to humanity in the way that you know humanity before. This is an option to be between worlds without having to leave the physical body behind. It is the ascended state. But to get there, you must emanate love. It's kind of like you need a key, and the key is in your heart, and your heart must be all the love that it can be.